Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is incredibly early in the morning. Like, I don't know if it's very early. Uh, Episode 13 was released today, and I have it. Yeah. I just have a feeling this isn't gonna go well for me. I'm sure it's going to be good, but I just don't think it's going to go well for me. Based on the title of this episode, well, number one, well, yeah, I should probably say this first. The title of this episode is called A Perfect Pair. Um, you know the thing I was talking about in episode 10? The parents issue. I think this is that episode, and it has me a little worried that I'm going to... this is going to kill me. I have already received information about the polling of this episode. Probably not a good idea to know the overall response of the episode already as far as a pie chart is concerned, but given the response of this poll, yeah, I'm very afraid that this is going to be one of the episodes that kills me. And I don't know. I prepared a while ago a box of tissues for a moment like now. So, if there are feels, I am prepared for those feels when they come. I don't, especially this subject matter has always been a little iffy for me. I don't know how to say this. In fact, I might as well just not say it, and maybe I'll discuss it at some other time. But the whole idea of loss when it comes to parents is already something that was on my mind lately, given the date. As of late. So I don't know if this episode is it going to kill me or if it's going to kill me. But I'm hopeful that it's going to be good. I know that this episode was written by the two best writers that this show has to offer. They wrote episode 10. They are Larson tier for me, and literally everything that they've touched has been gold. So, I have a feeling that this is going to be one of those episodes that's just going to be very special and very feelsy for me. And I'm afraid. Hopefully it's not too cringy, but yeah, this is a kind of sensitive topic in general for me. Let's hit that play button. Stellar beginning to a reaction video, but this is one of those serious moments, one of those serious reactions. It could be not as sad as it is for it couldn't. Maybe it's not that sad for me, but if they go down this rabbit hole, it's already a touchy subject for me. So yeah, I'm prepared. Let's hit the play button on episode 13. The Perfect Pair, in 3, 2, 1, start.
You mean welcome back to Ponyville. Grand Pear was originally from
Well,
here
that
before he
answers
opened his
that
famous
question.
Pear Jam store in Vancouver.
Really?
I heard that Shatner was voicing
Well, I needed a change of pace.
a character in this season.
This is delicious.
I guess it's going to be this episode.
I can't believe I've gone my whole life without ever having this.
Okay.
How much?
No.
Wow. Thanks, Mr. Grand Pear, sir. It was real nice meeting you.
I have a feeling he's going to be quite relevant in this episode, given it's Shatner.
Glad you're back, Sugar Cube. Just in time for breakfast for dinner.
I got the perfect topper for flapjacks at the market today.
Pear? What were you thinking?
Blasphemy.
Wait, how did...
Okay. Well, William Shatner, right off the bat. I heard that he was obviously going to be doing a voice in this season. I didn't expect it was going to be during an episode like this. At least it's not the character who I thought it could be. That's not a negative thing. In this case, it's kind of a positive thing. But let's see how he does. Let's see how he does.
What's the big deal? It's just pear jam.
The big deal is
Yeah.
that there is a long-standing feud between the apples and the pears.
Yep.
Why?
Why? Well, actually, I'm not
The
really
two
sure.
ladies,
Do you have any idea, Big
we are
Mac?
not worthy of your greatness.
Nope.
Then I guess we should ask Granny? Ask me what?
Pretty sure she's
What
not.
better with apples
Yeah.
than flapjacks? Caramel syrup or praline?
Praline? Oh, that smells great, Apple.
And she's oblivious to the big hole in the ground, the big bump in the ground.
Listen, Sugar Cube. Anytime Big Mac and I ever ask Granny about the feud or the pears, she'd get so upset she couldn't talk. Let's not
Ew.
bring it up.
So it's like a Hooffields and the
that
McCults type of
Pear was
thing.
really nice to me, even though I'm an apple. I wonder what happened.
Me too. But if we can't ask Granny, I don't know who. We can ask Goldie Delicious.
Hey!
About the feud, it's the family historian.
All right.
I'm in. What do you say, Big Mac? Siblings
That's a
get first
callback.
tomorrow?
Yep.
Okay. This is that lady with a whole bunch of cats and everything else. That's a lot of cats.
Now that's how you make an entrance. Or is it an exit? Well,
That's an
anyway,
entrance.
It's so wonderful to see you three. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, Goldie, we were hoping you could tell us about the feud with the apples and the pears.
Oh dear. Well, does Granny Smith know you're here?
No, ma'am. But I ran into Grand Pear yesterday, and he was real nice. Maybe the feud was a misunderstanding or something, and we can fix it?
Well, I don't know about that, little one, but if it's a story you're after, I suppose you have a right to know. And let's see.
There's a lot of books there. There's probably a story.
Oh, Apple Family History, Volume 137.
That's a lot of
Here we
history.
are. Feud with the bears. I mean, pears.
Yeah.
Their eyes ain't what they used to be. A long time ago, Sweet Apple Acres wasn't the only farm in Ponyville. In fact, there was another one just right next door.
Come and
Ew.
get your apples. Nothing sweeter than biting into a crisp
Oh, that
apple
is so
on a
weird and
Unless,
adorable.
Of course, you could bite into a juicy pear.
Please, pears are just what happens when you ain't no good at farming apples.
Oh, Shatner.
Pears are nature's candy. Apples are sour, like the expression on your face right now.
Oh.
So it went. The Granny and Grand Pear were always at each other. Who was the best farmer? Who took better care of their trees? If Granny read to her trees at night,
Oh, there's the moon.
Then
There's the
little
moon.
tree reached its branches up to the moon, and the moon said, "Good night."
Oh, she's so cute.
Why then, Grandpa had special blankets made for his trees so they wouldn't get cold.
Good night, trees. I've got you covered.
That face.
In fact, all the apples and the pears were rivals to the core.
Rivals to the core.
Apple and pear who ever got along were Bright Macintosh and Pear Butter.
There we go.
I'm not supposed to talk to you.
That's a little weird.
Talk to you either.
Coming
My
from
mom says if you
ponies
hold
that
Buttercup
small?
under your chin, it'll make your chin glow. But it doesn't work on me.
Sure.
Does it work on me?
It sure
Yeah,
does,
here we go.
Buttercup. I like that name.
Oh god.
Wait an apple
The
picking
adorableness.
Bright Mac and Buttercup, those are our parents.
Yeah.
Of course, Buttercup was just a nickname
Yeah.
your father gave your mother, Pear Butter. Well, that was her given name.
Saying our
Oh.
mother was a pear?
Oh man. Oh, okay.
We are half pear?
Can't believe it.
Okay.
No.
Well, no pony called your mother Pear Butter. And her cutie mark was a preserved jar, but Pear Butter don't look too much different from apple butter, so no clues there.
Fair enough.
Is there anything else you can tell us about them?
I know they loved each
Oh.
other very much. They had that magical,
Yep.
star-kissed, other side of a rainbow kind of love.
Gotta prepare
You couldn't be
myself
around
already.
too long and end up feeling a little bit lighter than air yourself.
Anything else?
I'd need volume 138 for that.
I'm probably jumping the gun with the tissues,
I could
but
wrangle it in a couple of days.
you have
That's all
a.
right, Goldie.
Is that a leopard or a
Now just to
tiger?
hear it.
I just remembered something. Your dad and his buddy Burnt Oak would get in
Yeah,
all kinds
that's-
of trouble together as colts.
Yeah.
Burnt
That's a big
Oak?
cat.
The firewood sales pony? I haven't seen him in ages.
He and your dad were thick as thieves back in the day. Y'all should talk to him.
How are you gonna clean up after all that stuff?
Well,
it's Big Lebowski
well,
pony.
evidently apples. What can I do for you? I know you're not here for firewood. You got more trees than any pony in Ponyville.
That
Right. We're not here
character
for that.
is
Come to
familiar.
ask about your dad?
Oh.
Well, I wondered if you might.
He was in
Hope
Ghost
you would.
Rider.
It's nice to talk about.
The actor they're trying to
We had a
reference.
lot of laughs. In fact, this one time,
Elliot.
we were racing to see
somebody.
who could till the fastest, and Bright Mac was leading me in the dust. He would
Oh, Sam
won, too,
Elliott.
if he wasn't so distracted.
Oh, here we go. Oh man, they look so adorable.
Oh! Pear Butter, what did you do?
I'm not sure.
She didn't do it, sir.
Excuse me?
The water silo. It was my fault.
Oh god, that
Oh,
face.
you owe me a new silo, boy. And you? Come with me. No daughter of mine is
The
gonna
honesty
be cool.
thing, yeah, that starts early. Oh, that face. Yeah, this episode's gonna kill
Grandpa
me.
never would have known it was your father's fault. But there was no way he'd let your mother take the blame for something he did.
So Dad was super honest. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree, huh, Applejack?
Your dad worked the apple farm all day and then headed over to the pears on his breaks to fix the water silo. I didn't see him for weeks. Not that he minded. Gave him a chance to get to know your mom.
Did you know our mom, too?
Buttercup was a real peach of a pear. But if you want to know more about her, you should ask Mrs. Cake.
That's totally Sam. Whoa,
She and
okay.
your mom were inseparable when they were fillies.
Then let's go. Thanks, Burnt Oak.
Would it be okay if we stopped by again sometime to hear more stories?
I'd like that very
Oh.
Well, Cinnamon
sugar on toast. All 3 apple siblings. Hi, Mrs. Cake. We heard you and our ma used to be real good friends, and we were hoping you could tell us a bit about her.
Oh, I would love to. I never knew the right time to bring it up, but I'm so glad you came. For starters, did you all know that it was your mom who convinced me to pursue baking?
What isn't your name, Mrs. Cake?
Not always. Back when I was Chiffon Swirl, I had no idea what I was supposed to do. But one day,
well, the hair kind
your
of
mom brought me some candied pears.
It makes sense.
Flour, sugar, and vanilla, and told me to just be creative. Next thing I knew, I was whipping up pear upside down cake, and I got my cutie mark. It was like she knew what I was supposed to do long before I did.
Just like you, Sugar Cube. Or rather, you're just like
that was the first of many things for me, and Buttercup was with me through it all. She'd be my taste tester, help with the decorating, and prep new ingredients. Over the years, I perfected my recipes. Your mom did so much for me. One day, I wanted to surprise her with a cake.
It's already starting. And I'm only halfway through. Oh, God. Oh, they're so adorable together.
Oh, it's just you. Sorry.
And who is playing the voice of...
something to say thank you, but I see you're busy.
Promise you won't say anything?
I have no idea who that voice is.
What in tarnation are you doing, Brat Neck?
Graham Smith younger, it's weird. It's so weird.
You
Oh, God.
Ooh, I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Your families hate each other.
I can't help it. We just...
Her hair is so weird.
Then
Oh,
the sweetest
God.
love story I have ever heard.
Happy 131,456-hour anniversary, darling.
What? That's way longer than we've been together.
I know, but it's the anniversary of the first time I called you Buttercup.
Already.
It's okay if you didn't get me anything.
Already.
Actually, I did.
A guitar for me, but I don't know how to play.
Quiet, you.
Oh.
We're far apart in every way, but you're the best part of my day. And sure as I breathe the air, I know we are the perfect pair on a prickly path that goes on for miles. But it's worth it just to see you smile. And I cannot be pulled apart from the hold you have in my heart. And even if the world tells us it's wrong, you're in my head like a catchy song.
Wow, it's just wow.
Do you like it? Be honest now.
That's the best gift you could have given me.
Seasons change and leaves may fall, but I'll be with you through them all. And rain or shine, you'll always be mine. On a prickly path that goes on for miles. You're the only one who makes it all worthwhile. And you should not blame me too if I can't help falling in love with you.
Hey, no fair. I was gonna tell you the same thing.
Son of a
You're just mad I beat
bitch.
you to it.
I'm telling you, I was gonna pull you in, cover your eyes, lead you over here.
and say surprise. And then you'd say, oh, Bright Mac, I love it. And then I'd say, I love you. Too bad it didn't work out, though.
Yep, too bad.
The pears are moving.
I mean, I figured the pears moved, but I didn't know all that stuff happened before with Granny.
My glasses are all fucked up. That's lovely.
Hard on our parents.
Oh, it was.
We're moving to Vancouver? But that's so far.
It's what's
Vancouver.
best. There's acres of untouched land and a warehouse to make our jams. We'll get to expand our business and get away from those gosh darn apples.
Pear Butter was devastated, but seeing no way out of it,
Oh.
So, that's it?
What do you want me to do, Brad?
Aw.
We're moving. I love you, but I have to stay with my family.
then Bright Mac did the most romantic thing I've ever seen any pony do.
What did it do?
We're gonna need one more pony to tell that story.
Mayor, you knew our parents?
Not as well as Mrs. Cake, but I did play a part in their love story. The night before the Pear family moved, Bright Mac asked me to meet him at the edge of Sweet Apple Acres.
Oh, she has the old hair. That's
I don't
awesome.
want to be apart from you, ever. I'm not sure what we'll do, but I'm sure of us. So sure that I'd marry you today.
I would too.
I think that's my cue.
That hair.
I had
She should have
the
kept
honor
it.
of officiating your parents' secret wedding, and it was perfect. Bright Mac knew Buttercup wouldn't want a big splash.
Reminds me of some pony else I know.
Yep.
So they had a special way to seal their vows. I now pronounce you...
What is going on? What's with all these hair candles?
Pear Butter, where are you? You're supposed to be packing. What are you two doing?
Ma, Grandpear, Buttercup and I are in love.
What? And we'll be married as soon as Mayor says...
Oh, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Yay.
Doesn't that feel nice?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Mary? You two can't
Damn
be
it.
married.
Finally,
Stop it.
Pear Butter, enough of this nonsense. We're moving. And you gotta stick with your family.
But the apples are my family now, too.
You can't be serious. Are you choosing to be an apple over being a pear?
Are you making me choose?
Oh.
Yes, I am.
Damn it.
Then yeah, I guess I am.
Fine.
I can't believe Grandpear just...
Look at Apple Bloom. Damn
Wonder
it.
Granny never told us about any of this.
My eyes
These things are
burn.
never easy. And it's hard to know when it is a good time.
It seems to me that now's as good a time as any.
To talk to both our grandparents. Excuse me, Grandpa?
I'm Applejack, and this year's Big Macintosh. But you already know who we are, don't you?
Sure do.
Did you really move to Ponyville just for a change of pace?
No.
Then you came here because you're sorry and you want to get to know us too?
I'm so sorry. I was just so angry, but I never...
It's in the past, Grandpa. Oh, can I call you Grandpa Pear?
Sure can.
Now, where'd you all get to? I ain't seen Hydra Harriers all day. We've been all over, learning about our parents. Me, you have? And our grandfather. So, you're back, hmm?
Sure am. Never should have left.
Finding you and learning piece of me I didn't even know was missing.
Hearing their story makes me feel closer to them somehow.
I'm sorry. I should have told you all about him sooner.
And I should have been here. I can't believe I let a silly feud keep me from my family.
Nothing's keeping you from us now. Let's not miss anything else.
Applejack's right. Welcome back, prickly old Pear.
Thanks, you old crabapple.
Now that we're all together, there's something we want to show you. Mom and Dad left us something to remember them by. Come on!
It's beautiful.
Shit! It's impossible.
If anything's gonna make it through, it's apples and pears.
Shut up. Oh, damn it. That's it. That's it. I'm done. Oh. I'll be right back. A good bit of time has passed since I saw this episode again. And it hit me even harder watching it a second time. This is probably it's just too beautiful. I think it's I think it was just too beautiful, and I was already kind of in that mood. To reiterate what I had said at the beginning, Father's Day wasn't that long ago. Do with that as you will. If I don't say anything, this video is going to last forever. I don't really care. Second favorite of all time. I can't stop crying. I've tried. I can't stop crying. I can't stop crying. I can't stop crying. I've been trying, but I can't stop crying, and it's pissing me off. Oh my god. Episode 10 just came out how long ago? And in the course of 3 episodes, they did it again. They did it again. Three episodes. 11. I haven't even seen 12 yet, so it could be bad. Although I know the title of episode 12. I didn't watch it on purpose because I wanted to get this episode out of the way. Yeah. Where do I even begin? It was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. And it may be... I think one of the main things is it was so perfect because, well, I don't know if it was my current emotional state at the time. I don't know if it was that song that was so amazing. I don't know if it was the tree at the end. I don't know if it was Grandpa Pear. I'm pretty sure it was Grandpa Pear. I had to do a little bit with everything. But yeah, this is the episode that actually got me to legitimately cry on this damn channel. Crusaders was a little bit different because I don't know. I don't know what was so different about that episode. I think it was because it wasn't mainly when I was watching that episode. It was mostly after I was watching that episode where it really hit me like a ton of bricks. Especially that night. That night was just... yeah. Don't ask me how many tissues I went through that night on Crusaders of the Lost Mark. But this episode was just perfect for me. I got a little bit of a Romeo and Juliet vibe, which was something else that I heard really, really early on in the season, and I didn't even know that it was supposed to be associated with this episode. But I heard that from, I don't know if it was a spoiler or if I heard of this from somebody and I kind of thought that they were just trolling me or something, but I heard that they were going to be using some sort of like Romeo and Juliet type motif or something, or some sort of storyline that's similar between Romeo and Juliet and I'm assuming this, but I assume that could have been just full of crap. But it wasn't. They obviously didn't go into how they died, but I don't care. I don't care. Them going into how they actually died would only make me even more of an emotional wreck than I already am at this point. But it wouldn't necessarily add or subtract anything. And I don't really feel that it's necessary to even dwell on that or even think about it. It's more important to celebrate their life than to dwell on exactly what happened to them. True, they could have added it in there, but I just don't think it was necessary. It was already beautiful enough. I'm probably going to do something I haven't done in a while, where I actually record like a secondary video discussing why this episode hit me to this degree, but I think I may just end up pissing myself off. Well, not pissing, but just making it worse. But, making it worse for myself. But, so I took a little bit of a jump cut so I could actually figure out which was the voice actress who voiced, Applejack's mom, and that was Felicia Day. I know that she's famous for television shows. I really don't know much about her as far as her like actual like acting, but I'm kind of glad that they didn't get like Ashley Ball to just do like a different voice for Applejack's mother. I think that we needed somebody new to actually voice her, and damn it, she just that song. Damn it, every time I even think about this episode, it gets me very teary-eyed. I didn't expect it to hit me this hard, but it did. That song is probably one of the best songs in the series. Damn it. I think what really did it was the ending and like the emotion between Grandpa Pear and Granny Smith and like Apple Bloom tearing up, and damn it, just thinking about it actually is I can't do this. I can't do this. If I continue to think about it, it's only gonna get me worked up again. I think I'm going to do what I did a little bit with one of my previous reactions and just tell you this. I may do a future video about this episode. Don't know for certain, but I'm kind of really thinking about it. As always, if you want an in-depth analysis of this video, go watch Applegeek's video, because trust me, if you thought I was bad, yeah, it's gonna kill him, and I'm very afraid I'm very fearful for his tear ducts. Yeah. But once again, along with episode 10, I don't even have to wait. This is... It's more special to me than Crusaders. I mean, no, excuse me. It's more special to me. It's more special to me than Mending Fences. It's at a different level than Piggy Pride. It's a different level than a lot of those other in the top 5. This is special for me. And it's the second in the series. I'm going to leave it at that. Fantastic. Phenomenal. One of the best things I've seen in this show. Literally one of the best things. Now, I better stop this recording before I bawl my eyes out once again. The cringe has been real, but I think it's one of the exceptions where I don't really care that much. The trailer is coming out this week. Don't worry, I'm going to have a massive video about that as soon as it airs, so look forward to that. Look forward to the other 2 parts of the Equestria Girls specials. And with that, I will see you when I see you. Now, excuse me while I go through about 20 more tissues.